I remember growing up in the 90s and uh, dishwashers were around, but they were so shitty compared to dishwashers nowadays. Like, I remember, we'd finish dinner or whatever, and my dad would go to do the dishes and it'd be like, all right, see you in 6 hours. Because we had a dishwasher, but it sucked. So he had to do hand washing anyway. Or maybe it was a super boomer dad thing to like hand wash basically to like 99% cleanliness and then put it in the dishwasher. But anyway, I just remember dishwashers sucked. And then I worked in kitchens when I was at university washing dishes. And that's kind of like a different experience because you got those industrial type of restaurant dishwashers where they're just like super quick loads and but you do have to do 1,000 of them during your 6 hour shift or whatever it is, and you're stuck there, you're chained to the sink. But I've come out the other side now, and I guess my only job in the kitchen, I don't buy food, I don't cook food. I clean up the kitchen afterwards. And I fucking love stacking my dishwasher. It's something I take extreme pride in, like no other contraption that I own. I only clean my fucking car when I really have to. All my other things, my fucking appliances or whatever, they're just like utility. I don't really give a shit about them. If they break, it's like whatever. My dishwasher is that my dishwasher, I just fucking I adore it. And I always clean the filter every time. And I think it's like I'm the least handy person in the world, but the one thing that I can kind of visualize and kind of construct is how to stack the dishwasher well. Because you're trying to make sure that you're putting the dishes to optimize space. It's kind of like a fucking Amazon warehouse where everything needs to be stacked in the right way, but you also need to make sure that plates and fucking serving things aren't blocking the water from different area. There's fucking aerodynamics and shit. So yeah, it's my when you hear about like grown adults buying Lego sets or jigsaw puzzles and that's how they whittle away time. I'm like, why the fuck would you want to do that? Just find a misso who's into cooking, and then yeah, just get building in the kitchen. That's my Lego baby. And that you really do become a quite a snob, just when you go around someone else's house and you see how they stack and you're like, they've got no fucking form. That is pathetic. They're doing you're like, that's gonna be two loads because see the way you've put the big serving plate there? That's blocking all the Tupperware. So that shit's gonna get crusted over. You can very quickly start getting a sense of entitlement in terms of how your way is superior. And it's based on facts because it's trial or error. Um the machines uh, there is the kind of generational divide where the boomers still think they have to rinse everything prior to stacking, whereas millennials and understand the technology is improved and that's kind of irrelevant. Just need to get the food off the plate. Don't need to rinse. It goes straight in. The machine does a good job. However, there needs to be an integrity to the layout and design of the stack. Otherwise, it's not getting fully cleaned. And just the sense of satisfaction the next morning, you pull open, you turn it on. Last thing you do the next morning, you check on it, and everything's fucking beautifully clean. Just an extreme sense of satisfaction. It's like, I'll never build a fucking fence. I'll never make a shed. I'll never create a tree house with my kid, but I'll fucking stack dishwashers gladly for the rest of my life. I was so obsessed at a certain point. This is kind of shameful. I was just like, what happens in there, man? I looked on YouTube for GoPro footage of what happens inside a dishwasher when the cycle's on. I was just like, I need to know. I need to get inside so I can figure out how I can improve my technique. So that's how obsessed I was. I remember I put that on the internet somehow. I think I tweeted about it, and someone reached out to me and said, "Look up dishwasher salmon," which is fucking hilarious. It's a way in which if you have like a cut of salmon, you can wrap it in alfoil and then you put it in your dishwasher, and then you can you have a certain type of, that's another thing as well, getting the, picking the right um what to do, like normal or heavy load or quick load. That's another way that you can totally judge someone when someone's like, I just do normal all the time. It's like, well, you don't fucking know what you're doing. Out of the way, bitch. Um, yeah, so like you have a certain type of load. I'm assuming it's a quick load, like a 30-minute type of thing, and then it cooks your salmon for you. So here's the business plans. I hope you're sitting down for this. This is my pitch. This is my Shark Tank pitch. The restaurant is called Dishwasher Salmon, and it's just kind of like this. It's this it's this like self-sustaining system where the kitchen is just a lot, just tons of dishwashers. Where I think the proper way you meant to cook dishwasher salmon is just an empty dishwasher with the salmon by itself. But I'd find a way in which to like you wrap the salmon, and then maybe you have like you wrap some other veggies or whatever that would cook in a hot dishwasher on the top level, and then the bottom level is for the dirty dishes of the restaurant. So you just cut down your costs in terms of, you don't need to have any fucking frying pans. You don't need to have any fucking other areas in which you cook, because everything you're cooking, all the fucking utensils and plates that the customers are using in the dishwasher, and that's where you cook the fucking dishwasher salmon as well. So that's fucking, I'd like to fucking slam dunk that with Cuban, and then have a bidding war with him and the bald cunt and the black guy. Yeah. That's my Shark Tank pitch. Dishwasher salmon, the restaurant, coming to a major city near you soon.